It's cool cheered X100.
It's cool thanks for the bits. Game 4 now. Almirante staying strong. To the Banished. And Rock. Very much playing UNSC, apart from that first game, where, to be fair, he got absolutely trashed in that first game. Not playing the obvious UNSC pick here as well of Forge, but Rock might have something up his sleeves. We are going to be seeing a Jackrabbit up, and he's actually going to try and contest the big power. Not something you usually want to do against Banished as UNSC. Got that chopper, it's much better. You got to micro your ass off with a Jackrabbit for one, and also he's Decimus, so he has a Vortex. Got no wiggling coming in. Jackrabbit here, chopper about to arrive as well. However, this grunt is losing the fight. So now this helps Rock because the choppers auto-focus the Marine rather than the Jackrabbit as long as it's in range. So it helps the Jackrabbit stay alive. The Ram hasn't been used yet. And it just means Almirante has to do a lot more micro to try and actually kill the unit he wants to kill. Jackrabbit is fast, is going to have to get away. He's going to sacrifice the Marine, but we have another Jackrabbit coming into the mix now, going to be chasing this chopper down. Looks like he had to open triple supply pad to be able to do that. Almirante doubling back, going to be able to get as many before this Jackrabbit does steal it. Actually read him there. Rock not doing the same. No, the Ram goes down. Another Jackrabbit is out. The faster speed. Looks like he's going to try and block it. Trying to get the pick off rather than going for the mini. See the amount of micro coming out from these two players. I did actually manage to get all the power there because of that. So Rock not losing a unit. Almirante lost a grunt. Kind of coming out on top right now. Almirante is going to be able to pick up this one. Rock will see that, and he picks up the one on the opposite side as well. Chopper is here. Chopper is weak. Oh, and the Ram comes in from the Jackrabbit. The Jackrabbit goes down.
Our base is under attack. Armory constructed.
I'm under fire from enemy ground troops.
Mini base complete.
A War Council coming up for Almirante. Yeah, and I still play Halo Wars a little bit offline and stuff like that, but mainly just freezing stuff. I said I'd always play like meta players tournaments and things like that, which I did play the last qualifier and stuff and got to the finals. Qualified for the finals, not the actual final. But meta players just haven't had any tournaments since. I really haven't been playing aside from that. Still play occasionally, and then I was asked to cast this show match, so here we are.
Supply pad constructed. Supply pad constructed.
Our barracks coming up for Rock. No raid camp from Almirante. We do have a Warlord though. He's going Grunt. Alice versus Warlord.
Barracks constructed.
Grunt versus Flamers. A couple of Jackrabbits are out as well. So at the moment, probably favouring Rock. See, the thing about the Vortex as well is that if you use it on a Spartan that has the jump ability, he can just jump out of it. So you really have to save that for when he has used his slam. Rock playing a sneaky here. Got mines down here with a rally point. He's running around the left, but I think Almirante's going to try and do the same thing. So it's just going to depend who's going to do the most damage here. Shrapnel mines coming out. Got double gen on the main. But Rock has a turret coming up, and Almirante doesn't. And here's the push. Rock's going to be getting there first with the push. Turret very late, going to probably get denied. Second turret coming up 30 seconds away. Warlord on the push with a lot of grunts. So potential base trade coming down here. Gotta love the base trades. And Rock is actually opting to min the base. He has turrets back at home, so Almirante kind of has to deal with the turrets first. And this Warlord's pathing is all over the place right now. What is he doing? What the hell? That was actually Almirante controlling him there for whatever reason. This base almost down to half health. Almirante already picking up an expansion to deal with that. Be behind on the base race because Rock already got started. He has the most base damage as well with the flamers, down to half HP, and he's actually choosing to strip this base. Beam comes down on the 3 units at the back. Not the best beam. Probably needed to save some of that money. Has rebuilt that base, getting rid of all of his pads. Going to be forced to rebuild on the opposite side, and Rock might actually be able to get back and defend this.
Our base is under
Great
attack.
Isabel play. We've got Generator coming up on a mini because he has lost all of the ones at home.
We're not producing any power. Call in a generator.
And now it is a case of who wins the mini bases as well. Surprised he didn't do what Rock did and try and main it. Rock very, very short on power.
Our allies are in trouble.
Trickling in with this generator, but he does have enough to take this base.
Our base is under attack.
Now he's going to focus the power nodes. He needs that power income. He cannot get an upgraded generator. Almirante in the same position though. An unupgraded generator for both of these players. But Rock is just a step ahead in these base trades. He's already on the mini bases. He's got the nodes. He's pushing on to Almirante's new main base. Still has his main base and has more population than Almirante. This is not looking good for him.
Leader power ready.
Our base is under attack.
Lotus Mine now back up, and Almirante forced to defend. We do have an engineer, but he's going to have to move that away from the Spartan and the Marines to be able to keep that alive. So we coming out. And we're pulling in an actual Marine, a real Marine. The Rock has already upgraded the pads on the mini bases as well.
Our base is under attack.
Been losing a mini base.
Marines under fire from enemy ground troops.
I think he's going to be able to kill this. Might be a huge slam from the Spartan. Boundless Siphon comes in.
Turret constructed.
Oh,
Generator
the slap!
upgrade complete.
Gets rid of the supply pad anyway. But
Supply
the
pad
mini!
constructed.
The grunt!
Our base is
Oh,
under
he
attack.
gets it! With a little pistol shooter, manages to get it. He could have survived. Just wasn't focusing that one grunt. But he is going to get the mini back. Now building on both bases. Almirante got this mini base back. He's going to be taking the nodes back as well. 2 upgraded power extractors for him. Rock just
Our
on
allies are in
the
trouble.
single one. This is going to be a long Tech 1 game. Nobody going to be getting Tech 2 anytime soon. And that is going to help Decimus because of Boundless Siphon. Boundless Fury going to be giving the passive buff to these grunts.
Our base is under attack.
But Rock, the big point is Rock did save his main.
Mini base complete.
And the second
The enemy has
Almirante moves
captured our
most of his
power
army across the map to deal with this base, this one's going to get pushed. Lucky for him, he hasn't actually scouted
Generator
the gen on a
constructed.
mini yet. While the decoy is up.
Supply pad constructed.
There's the second gen now, back on the main. Just the layout of this game is going to make for a very interesting late game,
Upgrade complete.
a mid game even.
The enemy has units in the air. Leader
Nearby.
power ready.
Wow, Almirante is about to have 5 power nodes. Just gonna help him massively. He's almost on his way to Tech 2.
Base is under attack. Leader
Fair
power
generator
ready.
now coming up for Rock as well. We got jump pack brutes on that base. The generator has been found.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
You might just go Desi drop.
From above.
Nothing Rock could do. Jump pack brutes now over here as well. We got a raid camp on the back. Swinging in Almirante's favor. Can go Tech 2 if he wants to. Oh, I got a feeling he's not going to. I think he's going to save up for the Desi drop. Heel goes down on the mini. Spartan's here. Rock really wants to keep this alive. Has spent the power to go Tech 2. Decided against the Desi drop for the time being, but 5 power nodes, 2 generators. His power income's looking a lot better than Rock's is right now. Huge save on that
Our
mini.
base is under attack.
We've been targeted.
Don't usually see that. Very unorthodox to just see a general on a mini. Never mind. Defending it for your life with a heal as well. Now
Turret
the expansion. Getting focused. He did go Boundless Fury. And we got a push onto the main
upgraded.
base.
Supply pad constructed.
Double anti-infantry
Under
turret.
attack.
Generator going down. Oh, the slam's going to come in. See if you can save this.
Watchtower constructed.
Looks like that is going to get saved, but Dark Skies is being researched on the back there. Hard to come back from a position like this. Against Decimus, who just has so many
Leader
passives.
point earned.
They get the gen. Anti-infantry turrets will be enough to push him away.
base is under
Rock can now go Tech 2. Going Tech 2 on his main.
Ground troops.
Rotate with the Apex coming up, but the Dark Skies, jump back brutes are now coming out. And the base is going to fall.
Under fire from enemy troops. Augmented harvester upgrade complete. We're being attacked by Apex constructed.
Warlord be chilling.
We're under fire from their infantry.
Generator constructed.
Got a rogue rally point at the moment on this base. He probably just wants to group them all up over here.
The
He
enemy
could
has
he could
captured our
potentially
power node.
main this with a vortex. We got 3 gens on this now. Dark Skies, Boundless Siphon Brutes, 2 anti-infantry turrets against a bunch of them won't be able to do too
Generator
much.
constructed.
And Vortex have just made the base fall extremely quick. I'm around to picking up this base now. Nobody wants to be on the other side of the map.
Crunch squad under
Grouping up
attack.
units here as well.
Atrocities.
Generator upgrade complete.
He is
Armory
going in.
constructed.
Warlord's here. He's going to walk into all those mines.
Fools, you dare just
Generator upgrade complete.
Oh. They didn't even kill a single one, and they're going to heal back up.
Our base is under attack.
Slam goes down. He could just main it.
Turret constructed.
Is he? No, he's going to be focusing the turrets. Heal comes down at the back.
We are under enemy fire.
He'll be healing the main with that as well. All the jump pad brutes coming across. All he has is really Alice. 4 seconds away from getting his machine gun. Bet 1 Warlord. Desi drop around the corner.
Post constructed.
Looks like that might be game.
Leader power ready.
Siphon ready as well. Alice already losing her shields.
The enemy has come.
And there is the Desi drop. Y ability comes off. Not connecting with too much except for the base pads, but he now does have 2 pulls to pull Alice in. Bean goes down on the pads. Mick Blitz! And Rock is going to resign. Almirante currently 3-1 up in the series, but if you look at the leaders Rock has burned, He's playing for the late game in this series. He's burnt Decimus, Anders, Serena, and Isabel compared to Almirante's Colony, Yap Yap, Atriox, and Decimus. I mean, 4 of the top banished leaders